Good morning from the boardwalk. Today, we are having an early start because we have a Keys to the Kingdom tour. Now, unfortunately, we cannot film a lot of the Keys to the Kingdom tour, but we're going to bring you along with us for as much as we can, let you know our thoughts, and tell you why you should do one. So, come along with us. So, just one little thing. We have arrived at Magic Kingdom. The buses weren't allowed to drop off till 7:30. They're not opening the gates yet. They don't have a special entrance for the tours like they used to. So, it's kind of an interesting situation. Our tour starts at 8 o'clock, but we haven't been let in the park yet. But they know that we haven't been let in the park yet. So, I guess the tour starts late then. But as you can see, it's pretty full already as we start this morning. It's a very odd thing if you pay for the tour that starts early before the park technically opens, that they don't have a space for you to get in early. I don't know if I like that, to be honest. And we're in. So for check-in for the Keys to the Kingdom tour, you come in the main gate and then you head over to Tony's Town Square restaurant, and they have a check-in station where they're going to ask you for your food order. If I can catch a film of it, I will, but I just wanted to make sure you know aware where we're going. But we're heading directly to our right because we came in from the far left gate, and we're heading over to Tony's Town Square Theater so that we can check in for our Keys to the Kingdom tour. So the check-in desk is to the left of the main entrance. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Of Tony's Town Square restaurant, you kind of come in to Tony's Town Square, the theater, which is where you meet Mickey, and then as you come in, you go to your left. And when you go to your left, you see this desk over here. You check in. You will give them your name. You show them your ID, which is very important for you to know. And then they will take your food order. Michelle and I both ordered the seasoned ground beef nachos from Pecos Bill's because that's where we're going to be eating. We're looking forward to this tour, I think. Michelle, you looking forward to it? Yeah, we did it once. Like I said, we did it once before, and we loved it. We're hoping that it's just the same as the last time. Just one little side note, though. We cannot take pictures. We cannot take video. So once the tour starts, I can tell you things about it when we're done, but I cannot show you anything on it. So Michelle and I will just do a little review when we finish. So we finished the Keys to the Kingdom tour. Like I said, we can't film, can't take pictures. We can only kind of tell you about our experience. I will tell you that our tour guide, Charles, was awesome. I enjoyed him very, very much. He was very knowledgeable, very friendly, asked a lot of questions, trying to see what the people on the tour already knew, which was nice. Mainly because, I'm a Disney trivia guy, so I enjoyed the questions because I was like, ooh, I know this, ooh, I know that, It was a lot of fun. Michelle, what are your thoughts? What do you think about the Keys to the Kingdom tour?
I really enjoyed it. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't learn the first time around or didn't know at all. So it was good. He knew his stuff. It was a different perspective than we got the last time.
Yeah, we took a different route. Last time we actually went into the shed, which is where they keep the parade floats. We actually went into it. Not very far into it, but we went into it. This time they took us to the spot where Maleficent had her head sticking out, which was really cool. We were around the backside. We didn't see the giant vat of water that they keep for Splash Mountain. He talked about it, but we didn't see it. I do feel like the tour this time was more information heavy. Last time was a lot more understanding the history of it, not really about the actual information. I think that's the best way to put it. I know that's a weird way to put it because history is information, but I think that's the best way to kind of describe the way the last time we took it was. This time was great. It was just a different experience. And he did say that. He said, come take it multiple times because you'll get different perspectives from the different tour guides. And I think that's a pretty awesome thing.
They have set points that they have to hit, but then everything else can be what they want it to be.
And like I said, you do get an annual pass discount, and it's 5 hours long, and you get lunch from Pecos Bill's. That's actually a really great deal. I think it's $115 normally, and with the annual pass it comes down to $92 or something like that after taxes. And yeah, it was worth it. It was worth every penny of it. And we've done it twice now, and I'll gladly do it again. However, I will tell you one thing. We've been on our feet for almost 5 straight hours. So we're gonna do something a little different for the rest of our day. We are going to return to Magic Kingdom eventually, we think. But we're going to do a little bit of a monorail crawl, and we're going to take you along with us. We're going to go around to our different monorail resorts, and we're going to figure out something to do in each one of the monorails. We don't know specifically what we're going to do, but we're going to do that so we can have a little bit of time off of our feet and also to kind of see the monorail resorts because we think they're pretty awesome. So come along with us. So Michelle and I got on the monorail, and we're going to be heading first to the Contemporary. We don't know what we're going to do when we get there. Probably go to Bay Lake Gifts. But other than that, we don't know. We'll figure it out. So we've arrived here at the Contemporary, as you can see, and I will say that there's one thing I'm missing from the monorail. I don't understand why it's missing. They have the speakers turned way, way down, so you can barely hear the announcement going around Bay Lake. I love that announcement. I love the "Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas." And like on your right and on your left. I love that stuff. I don't know why they've had it turned down. It's been turned down for a while. Not just turned down today. It's been turned down for a while. I don't get it. But here we are in the Contemporary. By the way, for those of you who don't know, this large space that the monorail passes through is actually called the Grand Canyon Concourse. It's on the 4th floor of the Contemporary Hotel. And there are two shops here. It's Fantasia, and there is Bayview Gifts, which is shortened to BVG. BVG is a little bit of your higher-end merchandise. Fantasia is more toys for kids, but they're both really excellent shops. Michelle's actually already in there looking, and if you look over to my right, you can see Contempo Cafe, which is the quick service restaurant, and Chef Mickey's, which is the character experience, both of which are a lot of fun. I enjoy them both. Chef Mickey's a little on the pricier side because of the character experience, but you do get to see the characters a lot. It is still at family style, much like Tusker House from our Animal Kingdom video from our previous day. You should go check that video out. We had an excellent time. And next to both of those is the Outer Rim Lounge, which is a little bit of a bar where you can get drinks, usually starting in the evening. One of the things I want to show off, besides my awesome wife in her awesome dress, I don't think we showed this off yet today. It's a replica of the VIP dress, and in fact it says VIP. You can actually have it say anything you want, but she decided she didn't want her name like plastered all over it. It's bad enough that I say her name on the internet all the time. And but one thing I want to point out about this shop is it's actually open air. This is like a girder system with the lights, and it's open to the concourse, which I think is a really fascinating design choice. So that's pretty cool stuff. Also, these pins are enormous. Those are pins for the new Mickey Mouse attraction collection. Those are, I mean, there's my hand. Those pins are huge. So after finishing our shopping excursion, the lovely Michelle and I have decided we're gonna go over to the Polynesian and get a drink. Like I said, this is our version of a monorail crawl. So one little piece of information, if you wanna see the five-legged goat, you have to come up to the monorail station, and there it is. Five-legged goat right there at the top of the mural. But you have to, you can only see it from the monorail station. So there you go, it's at the top right up there. Infamous. No one knows if it was on purpose or a mistake, but people still like to talk about it. And another beautiful day for the monorail to come through the hotel. Just like that, we are back on the monorail, heading to the Polynesian. Aloha. We are now at the Polynesian, one of our favorite resorts. Michelle's like eyeing up the Moana Mercantile because that's one of her favorite places to actually go looking for some stuff. And we're about to go talk to the Ohana people because we have reservations tonight, but we have friends who happen to be in town, and we're gonna try to see if we can add them to it. Remember, be nice. They may say no, but we're still gonna try. So here are our drinks. Michelle got the watermelon margarita, and I got the whiskey breeze. The watermelon margarita has Patron Silver Tequila, watermelon, and lime juice. It also comes with a lovely Hawaiian flower on top. And I got the whiskey breeze, which is Jim Beam Black Extra Aged Bourbon, Cointreau, and lime juice with some guava and mango syrups added in. So we will definitely be enjoying these drinks. And like I said, this is our version of a crawl. Doesn't mean we don't have to have alcohol everywhere, but we love the Tambu Lounge, and the drinks here are pretty awesome, and they have a lot of specialty ones just for this resort. Real quick, while we were at the Polynesian here, Michelle and I decided to do a quick stop in at the Bungalows so Michelle could see it in person. Just a reminder, we do have a tour of one of these on the channel. It's actually this exact bungalow. Michelle, what do you think so far? Yeah, and there's one of the ferries just kind of waiting and chilling out for guests. But there's your view out the bungalow back porch. This is just a quick stop. Like I said, check out our tour of the Polynesian bungalow. Our amazing guide, Frank, has been awesome and letting us check it out again just because Michelle really wanted to see it, and we appreciate him very much. Okay, we were nice to a cast member at Ohana. We were able to add our friends to the reservation. Remember I told you, be nice to cast members. But we're leaving Polynesian now. We're gonna head over to the Grand Floridian and then probably to the Magic Kingdom for a little bit, and then we're actually back here again because we have dining reservations at Ohana tonight with some friends, and we're looking forward to that. But we're heading on our monorail crawl, continuing on to the Grand Floridian. And just like that, Michelle and I have made it over to the Grand Floridian. Thank you again. And we are heading in for one purpose and one purpose only. I have never seen the Enchanted Rose Lounge, and I want to see it. And I'll be honest, Michelle doesn't like this hotel at all, and it's okay. So here we are in Enchanted Rose. I'm excited. I've never eaten here. It is amazing looking, and holy cow, is it like fancy. But this is the Grand Floridian, which is their flagship hotel, so I guess they have to have the fancy lounges too. So Michelle got the espresso martini with Stoli vanilla vodka, espresso and creme de cacao. And I got the lavender fog with Nolet's silver dry gin, Rothman and Winter creme de valette, English breakfast tea, vanilla, and cream. They both look excellent, and we're looking forward to trying them out. So the lavender fog is really good. The tea flavors definitely mix well with the gin. I like it. It's actually one of the first gin drinks I've had in a very long time. It's a very long story. However, Michelle says that the espresso martini, she likes it because it's not overly sweet like a lot of the Disney drinks are. And it also had a hidden Mickey in the top. If you didn't see it, I'm not showing it to you again. But both these drinks are excellent. They work really well. They're nice and light, and they perfectly fit into the ambiance of this lounge. Love it. I'm gonna enjoy sipping on this. Oh, quick side note. Kitchen doesn't open until 5. We tried to order the truffle fries. It's about a little bit after 4, and they told us that the kitchen doesn't open until 5. We're probably not gonna be here till then, so we're not gonna get it, but kitchen doesn't open until 5. That's a little tip for you. Michelle and I decided to get a second round of drinks here at the Enchanted Rose. Michelle got the Sunny Margarita, which is Patron Silver Tequila, Grand Marnier, Cordon Rouge, juices of orange and lime, and agave. And I got their seasonal old fashioned, which has Widow Jane 10-year straight bourbon whiskey, my personal favorite bourbon, house-made seasonal syrup, and bitters. And we're looking forward to that. I will tell you that we both really enjoyed our drinks from before, and we're expecting these to be just as good. That seasonal old fashioned was amazing. I want to say, we've had service from a young lady by the name of Lou. She's from Colombia. She's been incredible. Absolutely attentive, very good conversation. Amazing. The Enchanted Rose here, this is my first experience. It's awesome. Michelle had her Sunny Margarita, and I believe that she loved it because it basically went down like water, which is okay with me. If she loved it, I'm glad to hear that. The Enchanted Rose was worth our time and our money today. It was a great stop. It was the last stop on our little like makeshift monorail crawl. I know we didn't drink at the Contemporary, but it doesn't matter to us. We had fun stopping in each of the resort hotels. We're gonna be soon heading over to Polynesian for our dinner at Ohana. Well, the monorail crawl part of our trip is done. We're gonna head over to the Polynesian for our dinner at Ohana with some friends, but we'll be sure to bring you along with us as we go heading over to that. So here we go. By the way, if you haven't done a monorail crawl, we actually recommend it. It was fun. We've never actually really done it. Today was fun. Now, I understand we didn't drink at Contemporary, but we got plenty of it everywhere else. We did shopping at Contemporary. That's fine for me. There's no rules that say you have to. But now we're heading to Polynesian. We're stopping at TTC first. Then we're heading to Polynesian, and we're gonna have some fun with some friends at Ohana with the noodles. I wanna give you a little tip. That's the Express Monorail, and the line is all the way down the ramp. I don't know if you can see it. I wanna point out that we are in an empty car. There is no one there. There's no one there. Beautiful wife. This monorail also makes it a Magic Kingdom. There's nothing wrong with the resort monorail, and everyone's cramming into the Express. Just a thought, not the wisest way to do it. King of the monorail. King and queen of the monorail. I mean, we're in an empty car. And the Express is packed to the gills.
You smell bad.
I smell bad. You smell awesome. I don't know. People are just crazy. They see a sign and they go, oh, it goes to the Magic Kingdom. So does this one. We're all checked in. Our table is ready. Our friends are here. We're heading to Ohana. We got our seats already. We're over here. It's family. Just remember that Ohana is family style. The food is excellent. We got our seats quickly. Like I checked in, and within minutes, I got the text. And we're really excited because the food is incredible. First course is coconut pineapple bread and the Hawaiian salad with vinaigrette. And you also have some nice of that Hawaiian honey butter. All of this is excellent. We also all got our drinks, and we of course have our friends. Michelle got a lemonade. I got an unsweetened iced tea. Our friends got their drinks, and we're really excited to dig in. So here we go. Salad and bread, amazing. The bread has a nice sweetness to it. The butter complements it very well. The salad's vinaigrette has a perfect combination of salty and sweet as it goes in. And then they brought out the skillet that everyone wants. The dumplings, noodles, and chicken teriyaki wings with some broccolini as the side dish. That's just there for fluff. The rest of it is amazing. If you haven't had it, it's good. But we're gonna dig into this next course. Ohana noodles. One of the best parts of this meal. Oh, do I love these noodles. So glad they never take them off the menu. And because the food just keeps on coming at Ohana, that's teriyaki steak, chimichurri chicken, and teriyaki shrimp. And you can ask for any of these, again, we've already requested a second skillet of the noodles, dumplings, and chicken wings, and we can have any more of these that we want. That's one of the awesome parts about this meal. I would tell you that I love the dumplings. Those kinds of dumplings are actually some of my favorite food in general, but the chicken wings are so good. Combined with the noodles, just that initial, like, quote-unquote appetizer plate, just, yeah, you see how I'm attacking it. But there you go. Here's the main course part, and we weren't ready for it, but we're glad it's here. I'm pausing for a second here to tell you that everything at Ohana is amazing. My favorite of the main course is the steak by far, followed very closely by the shrimp, and then the chicken, even though all three of them are excellent. But the steak is the beef tenderloins, it's just by far the best. Now, Michelle, what would you say is your favorite?
Well, I only have one so far, so.
You only have one so far? Which one? The chicken?
Steak.
The steak? And what'd you think of the steak? It got a thumbs up. See, this is how good it is, where I interrupt her eating and she still stuffs it in. That's how good the food is. You need to come to Ohana. Yeah, it's that good. You need to come to Ohana. The meal in general has been great. We ordered extra dumplings and chicken wings, and my friends were like, "Are there extra chicken wings?" I'm like, "Absolutely, eat them." It's all good. I will say that the peel and eat shrimp is annoying even though it's excellent. And my other friend who's here agreed with me because she just started laughing because it's great, but you make mess. So, whatever. It's great though. By the way, the food here is so amazing you end up eating with your hands, and they bring you steaming hot towels. That's awesome. I want to point out that this food wasn't good at all. I mean, our plates aren't like covered with debris as if a bunch of ravenous jackals had come through here. Or I'm full of it, but you know.
Bread pudding with vanilla icing, and we top it with a side of caramel sauce, guys.
Woohoo!
There you go, guys. Enjoy, all right? Keep the party going.
Yeah, thanks, JR. And Michelle and I are kind of celebrating with our friends today. It's for our 18th wedding anniversary, and they gave us a little extra little celebration with a hidden Mickey and some Rice Krispie treats for whatever reason, but I don't care. It's awesome. Ohana bread pudding, by the way, is the most amazing dessert on property. That gentleman I just showed you on camera is Executive Chef Paul.
All right, so what's the verdict?
So he actually just stopped at our table while I was talking about it. The gentleman that I just showed a shot of is Executive Chef Paul for Kona and Ohana. And he has literally walked around the dining room twice now and greeted guests and talked to them. And it's not just a flyby, which drives me nuts. When someone shows, hey, how's your meal? Great. And they move on. Like, he's talking to everybody. He's making sure that the food he made for us was excellent. That's the mark of an excellent dinner, is that when the chef actually cares that you liked it. This is why Ohana's great. It's one of the things. He designed the menu. He does this in Kona, and that's a sign of a great chef when they actually care that their food. They don't care that they've been making the same thing forever. They check to make sure it came out the way you wanted it. That's why Disney has a different thing in the dining. Anyway, we just finished the bread pudding. Everyone at the table was like, "Oh my God, that's incredible," because it is. And, you know, the special little treat we got for our anniversary, also amazing. Thank you very much to Ohana for giving us that. Look, eat at this restaurant. You will not regret it. We're not blowing smoke. Eat at Ohana.
So as you can see by the beautiful background, we have moved outside. And I'll tell you what, we're going to hang out in Trader Sam's with our friends. So Michelle and I are going to have to say goodnight. I hope you've enjoyed our
interesting take on the Keys to the Kingdom tour and then our monorail crawl today. It was a lot of fun. Glad to have you along with us. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as we always say, we don't like to say goodbye because we're going to see you real soon. And so we like to say, see you bye.